What's up guys, welcome to this track breakdown. I'm Changing Faces and today I will show you how I made one of my recent tracks called Naughty Girl. To give a little backstory about this track, it's actually a cover of one popular track by Beyonce. So what I actually did with this track and how it started, I think it started as a bootleg. I remember I was looking for something that would work well as a cover, but yeah, I just couldn't find something, and if I did, it was already done few times. And then I just remembered this Beyonce track and I thought it would work. So I downloaded the track, I separated the stems, so I was only left with the acapella, and then I started building. The usual way how I go about starting an idea or any type of song, if it's like a bootleg or original, is that I try to have some melodic element first, so it's gonna be vocal or like some type of atmosphere or something like that, and then I try to write like a bass notes. So that's exactly what I did here, and then I kind of like try to fill it up. I will tell you more about it. Okay, so one thing that I have to mention as well is that the original track, the Beyonce original track, is one semitone, I think lower or higher. I'm not sure now, but I know I pitched it. So I ended up having this like my cover in D minor. It was on purpose. It's more DJ friendly key, and yeah, I just thought it sound a bit better. So first thing, like I said, I had the acapella. This is the re-recorded vocal by LIIA. These are all the layers she made. This is like the post-processed vocal that was recorded and done by sound engineer. I had this acapella. Imagine this is like the old Beyonce acapella. And then I started doing the bass lines. This is how the bass line sounds. First, some bass steps. This is a sample. It's from Mass Sample Pack. Then the bass steps are two layers. One layer is something like this. And then the second layer is a growl, which is like more harmonic. So together they also complement each other nicely. And together with the bass step, when it comes to like how I layer, I would say I wouldn't say there's some specific reason behind that. When it comes to like some technical side, I just spent ages with sound selection, and I just browse through samples, through presets, or I make my own sounds, and then I put everything into playlist, like the sounds that I like, and I see what works and what doesn't. But obviously it's important to EQ everything properly, so you can see that every bass shot is in its own channel, then they are together in the bus. But for example, the first one, I'm putting away the lows, and then the other one, I'm putting away the highs. Every time I stack the top loops, I make sure that every single one makes sense, and they are like different rhythm, different sound, different length. They are open, they are closed, they are sharper, they are softer. I use stuff like this thing, it's called DS Drum Shaper. It's basically just, I mostly use it for like to add the attack. A really great alternative, which I would say I like even more, but I wasn't using as much back then, is this plugin called Kilohertz. Damn, where is it? This Kilohertz Transient Shaper. It's like a really nice attack and sustain everything. I would say they are the same, but I think I prefer this one. It's free as well, so yeah, get it. So I would just like usually increase the attack. With the kick, I'm actually using the transient shaper here with a bit of attack as well. And the rights, well, all the top loops are going to the hi-hat bus, and there's a sausage feather. You can use like a clipper or some type of distortion just so it doesn't go over the zero. And then together with the kick and snare is everything going to the drum bus that I always pretty much only put like a clipper there. Sometimes you can compress them, but I don't really do that much. And another thing that I discovered recently, and it's not in this project, is that distortion on top loops sounds quite cool. And I think Subsonic is doing this as well.